Prediction markets are so new and they're evolving. Everyone knows about the sports prediction business being a very large set of the current volume in the space today, but there's a lot of new markets coming online that are sort of covering traditional financial market aspects, whether it's economics, whether it's financial products, whether it's elections, and I think there's a lot of growth in these products today. Time will tell if they are a gateway for new customers to enter traditional financial markets in a way maybe they hadn't accessed or thought about before. And I think there's opportunities for prediction markets to provide information for people trading in traditional markets. And then lastly, there's going to be new innovations in the space where there might be better product structures that exist in prediction markets than maybe they do in other asset classes today. One thing that prediction markets have going for them is they're so new. So they're innovating from a brand new perspective. So we're already 24/7. We have a very wide variety of products today. And we're not sort of constrained to a lot of legacy systems. So it gives a lot of opportunity for dynamicism in the marketplace and how products can be delivered.
What are your thoughts on recent regulations around prediction markets?
There's a lot going on in the regulation for prediction markets right now, and I think it's a healthy dialogue that's taking place in the industry. We have a lot of regulators. We have not only federal regulators and the NFA for our introducing broker business, but we also have a large sportsbook franchise, and we have a lot of state regulators in this space as well. But I think it's a really interesting conversation going on in the mindset of regulators right now of how these markets should evolve, what the legality of the markets are. We keep a close full watch on everything and work with our regulators to make sure that we're delivering compliant and great products to our customers.
How did you think about structuring the business?
We looked through a very traditional lens when we were looking at entering the space. We are an introducing broker for our customers on the prediction side of the house. We recently also acquired an exchange and we'll be setting up our own DCM in short order. But for us, having an intermediated model made a lot of sense in the way that we approach the business. We currently go to two exchanges. One is CME and one is Crypto.com's derivatives exchange, and in addition to what will soon be our own exchange. And for us, it makes perfect sense, especially coming from a multiply listed background in options, to be able to provide our customers with the best product across a variety of exchanges. So thinking about that model, it made a lot of sense to go into an NFA regulated introducing broker structure. We go through an FCM to get to the exchanges, which allows us to not only access multiple exchanges with the omnibus wallet for our customers, but also affords our customers the protections that NFA provides in terms of regulating brokers in the space.
What is most inspiring about this work to you?
This is now my third or fourth new asset class, and I like being in the early days of something new. It's really fun to build. Even at IEC, although options had been around for a long time, we were reinventing a lot of the plumbing with an electronic marketplace. Predictions feels a lot like that. There's still a lot of discovery and a lot of land ahead of us in terms of sewing for product and regulatory structures, but it's the fun part of the business is building, figuring things out, and I think we're really still early innings in prediction markets, so figuring this stuff out, how the market dynamics work and how they evolve over time is super fun work.
What are the opportunities for women in the prediction markets?
I think this is an evolving space, and what I really like about prediction markets is they're very accessible. They're simple yes/no questions. They have a prediction based in percentage format or different formats you could understand, but they're not complicated the way that someone entering the options space would look at from an options chain. It's a really intuitive product for people to access, and it is really accessible in terms of the contract size that people are trading. So I think for women in particular that may come at financial markets from a different lens, it provides that opportunity for them to look at something that's of interest and start to understand how financial markets work, but maybe they haven't been a participant before. I think a lot of these products can be gateway to other products, as we talked about earlier, and so it provides an opportunity for people to come in with an accessible contract size on an easy-to-use platform and a product structure that's super easy to understand and get their feet wet and try it and start to understand how the plumbing for financial markets works overall.